And so we enter the final act with the Regent. Will he take over the Spire? Will he be able to assert his authority on it? Let's find out. Hey everybody, Glitchy here. Welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. And as mentioned, Act 3, Regent just got tanks, picked up the throwing axe. Let's go. Just kidding, we're not going. We're going to figure out where we're going. Triple elite. It's I could. I'd also probably just die. A lot of jump off points though. No matter what, I end up doing 2 elites. Not a lot of money. And if I want to get elites, then I'm not smithing. What am I smithing or resting? Maybe that. I don't know. Secret weapon. Well, I don't think I need secret weapon, to be honest, all that much. I mean, it's good, but not insane. I think. So maybe those are just purely rest sites. Oh man. I think I'm just gonna go left. Take some combats, take some money, get 1 vendor, and then 2 elites with a jump off point if I get overwhelmed. Yeah. Seems reasonable. Alright, let's go. So we got throwing axe, so we gotta keep it in mind. So like for example, throwing axe right now is going to replicate our radiate. I said it that way because it was fun to say. So if I'm understanding this correctly, this encounter just ends right here, right now, unless I am severely misunderstanding something, and I don't think I am. So goodbye, scrolls. See, the thing about the Regent is him and I, we share a very very common like in this universe. If you know that I play WoW and I play Balance Route, you know that I love dropping stars on people. So you know it's very ideal. Very ideal for that. What are we picking here? Knockout Blow looks cool. Synergy with our Void Form sort of mana-y thing, but it's very expensive otherwise, right? So that might not be a good thing. Crush under helps us defensively, and I'm tempted to do it, just for a little bit of AOE. Ah man, but this is great. This is no. Let's take the safe bet here. We can't be adding too many cards. I probably should. The skip was probably the correct answer there, but that's okay. I don't think I've ever faced this fella. This guy has a minigun, so that's scary. Very scary. This enemy intends at the start of the player's turn. Operator gain. Oh, so he gives him block. So I kind of have to chunk through his block. I'm also just taking a fair amount of damage here. I mean, double Quasar. The star here could also double reflect, but do what with it? I mean, yeah, they'll reflect themselves to death, and then what? And it's not to death. They're not even gonna take a ton of damage, right? Genesis might be the doubler here, doubler. Yeah, sure, double it up, and then Quasar to see what I get. Not great. Retaining Hand might be okay here. It's 2 mana. I should have looked at that. Whoops. My bad. And now I can't reflect. We have bungled it in every conceivable way. It happens. It's okay. Well, we take 6 damage here, unless we do something about it. And I don't think we're going to do anything about it. Oh, no. Sorry. I had a plating. There's Void Form, unfortunately. Radiate, very strong here. It's unfortunate we're not keeping our secret weapon. We could stable serum it, but I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah. So this is 30-something damage. If we want to take 21 damage, it would not be 21, but it would be a fair amount like that. Is there a free attack that I have? Yeah, technically speaking, astral pulse, right? Which would be quite a bit of damage, right? So 14 plus the radiate. I could also just assume I am not. Oh, I could bombard. Yeah, of course. My normal good attack, right? That I have been kind of clutching on. If I Shining Strike, that adds 2 more energy to radiate, so that is 6 damage, or excuse me, 6 times, which is quite a bit. That certainly kills the front guy, doesn't kill the back guy. Is that better than? I feel like it might be. I feel like it might be better than Void Form here. I mean, I know Void Form eventually lets me end the combat, but I feel like this might be better. Any other attack that would be more ideal here? I mean, how about Bombard? What does Bombard do for me? It plays it, and then if it hits the front guy, he dies to radiate. If he doesn't, card for my discard pile. I could play. I could reflect here. No, wait. It's to draw pile, not to hand, so I won't be able to draw it right away. We are waffling a little bit, not much. I'd also have Crush. Yeah, no, I feel like Void Form's the wrong answer here. Cause can't I just like AOE them to Kingdom Come here, right? Why is this dealing 14? I'm not sure. I actually have no idea, to be completely honest with you. Yeah. Penib is gonna go out as well. Oh, that's why. That's why. So yeah, we definitely want to radiate. The problem is we can't. Wait a minute, hold on. If it's dealing double damage, then Bombard is good, right? It just insta-kills the guy. But then I still have the same issue, right? Yeah, I should have actually have done... yeah, I should have done... No, because then I wouldn't have it for... I was thinking I should have done the gain the stars, but then I wouldn't have it. No, so that I don't think that was the correct answer. Let's just do this. And then do that. And do that. And do that. And I think that's probably okay. Take some damage for it, but that's okay. Hey, we get our Venerate, which is good. So Radiate is gonna take him out, which is fine. So we don't actually take damage here. So let's Venerate. Let's Falling Star back here. Terraform. Radiate. And that did him in. Once again, not smart enough for that. I'm just going to take the one I understand a little bit more. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile to transform into Minion Strikes. Minion Strike. Deal 7 damage. Draw 1 card. Exhaust. Nah. Well, the draw is nice. The draw is nice. 2 cards in my draw pile. Do I still have strikes and defense that I don't care for? That makes them a little bit more valuable. Sure. Alright, let's take the events here. That looks like a For Dummies book, if you know what I'm talking about. Self-help book. Yeah, it is. Top 3 ways to conquer the Spire. Book is encrusted with blood, so you find its manuscript highly suspicious. Will you read it? First time you play this card, draw 2 cards. Interesting. Tempted to do that on this. That seems very strong. Or this. Maybe. Does this increase? Nah. Can you imagine if it increased the scaling? I don't know why I would have thought it did, but maybe. You never know, right? Let's do it on this. Sure. Flip the book over and read the summary. Critics and cultists agree that sharp and pointy weapons are the best way to inflict damage. Surprise sticker on the back of the book, crossed out and marked the greatly reduced price. Yeah, okay, thanks. Also, hold on. I gotta go back for a second. That's one of these caw bastards on the cover, isn't it? One of the birds? Caw! 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 That's fun. Let's do another event. We don't know what. Ooh, battle-worn dummy. As you approach, it begins to rumble and fizzle and lights up brilliantly. Bzz, time to train. You have 3 turns to defeat me. Choose a setting or face lethal humiliation. Here are the options. After the terrifying message, the dummy carefully reads out detailed instructions. What do you choose? Fight a 75 HP dummy. Procure 1 random potion. Fight a 150 HP dummy. Upgrade 2 random cards. I don't actually think I can deal 300 damage in 3 turns, and it sounds like you die if you don't do it. So we're going to do the 150. I could also just upgrade a strike and a defend and be very sad, but I do have nice cards that could be upgraded. So let's do 150. I hope he doesn't attack. It's just a dummy, right? So, right? Radiate will definitely help out quite a bit here. I really want to play Gather Light, but the thing is, a doubled Radiate is better because of Throwing Axe, right? Almost assuredly. So let's do that. And that is quite a ways into. Unfortunately, we drew a lot of defense. I wonder if I should drink a potion here. Maybe. Let's see what the colorless does for us. Equilibrium. If your hand is empty. Seeker Strike would have been great initially. I don't think I can do Restlessness. I don't think I'll be able to empty my hand. Yeah. These did not. Also, this has no guarantee. But let's do it anyways, because we'll see what we get. Oh. No, never mind. I did read this correctly. Let's do Refine. That might be alright. Just to deal even more damage, right? Possibly. I wonder. This has to kill you if you don't, right? Like, look at it. Look at his eyes. Look at its core. It looks like it explodes. Orbit. We are drawing a lot of our defenses here, which is very bad for us. Yeah. Crescent Spear is great. So is Falling Star. We might be alright here. Emphasis on might. I don't have enough stars to play Crescent Spear. We're dead. We're probably dead. We're very likely dead. Very, very likely dead. Let's drink the skill push. If I die to a dummy, I'll be very upset. These are not cards you want to see. I can play the Crescent Spear, I guess. Probably. No, I can't, because I had spent my mana. Well, let's find out what happens. Oh, he just despawns. I was close. Oh well. It's just humiliating, not lethal. That's funny. You know what? It's alright. So hey, that's good to know. That's good to know that we could just try that, and if we don't get it, we don't get it, and that's fine. Minute Strikes plus 10 damage, draw 1. Is that 0 cost? It always was 0 cost. Secret Weapon seems okay. Crescent Spear damage goes way up, right? Reflect, also very strong. Venerate, there's a lot of good cards in here to upgrade, unfortunately. I think I might do Genesis just because I keep running into moments where I want to play cards with stars, and I find myself starved. Starved of stars. Yeah, let's do that. Proceed. Do I hit the store? We got a little money. Sure. What do you got for me, homie? Comet, deal 33 damage. But it costs stars. Pale blue dot. If you play 5 or more cards in a turn, draw 1 card at the start of your next turn. Cool. Hand of Greed, the classic Hand of Greed. A little bit late, unfortunately. That looks like a terrifying Mocha Pot. Oh, it's just a flagon. If you're end your turn with no cards in hand, deal 20 damage to all enemies. Cool. Frozen Egg. A little bit late. Upgrade 2 random skills. That's not terrible. What skills? It could be double defend, which would be very tragic. And then the others are not terrible. All the others are pretty good, actually. I got a lot of skills. So Warpaint might be a good option here. Very tempted to take Comet because I feel like it fits into our game plan. And if we Void Form, then it's very good. But is the answer here? No, it's not. It's if I get it, I can't buy them both. Oh, Lord. I wish I could remove. Remove and then Warpaint. Let's do it and hope for the best. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. Do we ever do anything else? We pick up a potion? Maybe. Let's pick up the power pot. Cool. Thanks, vendor. See you later. Venerable Tea Set is a fantastic relic. What do we got here? South, blah, blah, blah. That's unfortunate that we got this immediately after a merchant, and we won't see another one. Do we just want to smith twice and not get into any combats? Nah, that's puffin' talk. Let's just get an uncommon potion. Blessing of the Forge is great. So we could fight an elite here, and then if it goes well, fight another elite, and then have 2 events back to back. Act 3 events could contain the infamous Mind Bloom, or whatever that's called. The Act 3 event. It could. It very well could. I'm giving up a 1 rest if I do, and I'm taking a combat no matter where I go. This is very scary. Very scary, actually. Also, T-Set allows us to start the boss with 2 mana additional. I don't know the Act 3 elites. This could be run ending right here. But if it is, then, ooh, a Robobot. Mechanite. He's got 3 Artifice. So, unfortunately, we are going to be taking 25 damage here. No matter what. No matter what. I just don't see a way around it. Do we dare? Look at him. He's so happy. He is so happy. Look at his little eye. He's like, yeah, I'm in a mech, and you are not. He is so happy. We could actually double reflect the 25 back to him. But I think it's got to be Void Form, right? It's got to be Void Form. Unless we get much stronger power from the Power Potion. But I think we want to try and save the Power Potion. Taking 25 at the start is not what I want to be doing, to be completely honest with you. But that's right, we don't, because we got Intimidating Helmet. So that's sick. Look, we got a free bombardment. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so I should have Falling Starred first. Oh well. That's okay. No, that's right. He's got Artifice. It's super okay. So now we're dealing damage. We are dealing damage. Ooh. Did his sword breathe fire at me? That's funny. That's very funny, actually. Quasar. Deal damage to all enemies, increases damage by 5. My hand is not going to be empty. Master of Strategy might be better here. Rolling Boulder sounds tempting because it's going to be combining with Meteor, with Bombardment. But I think I want more draw to use my the fact that I'm playing a lot for free. I think I have overestimated here. That's okay though. I don't remember the base cost of this. Man, I really was hoping I'd get some way to get some of these burns out of my hand, but I guess not. Do I want to gain? No. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Strike and just the other defend, I think, right? Probably. Sure. Whew. I like the sound that card makes. There really is not much for me to do here. Yeah. Just block some of the burn damage here. Now he's big and tall. Got bombarded. A 40 hit, eh? It's really not what you want to see. Radiate does not go off, unfortunately, because I didn't get Genesis. Might be in trouble here if we're taking big 40. Well, we're not taking a big 40, but, you know. Let's draw. That's unfortunate that we draw into that. We probably would have preferred not to. Let's play Genesis. Play Glitter Stream. Shining Strike. I mean, sure. And then what? We take 12. I mean, it's not the worst, right? Let's see if we can't save these pots. We're not taking a humongous amount of damage here. Just that was a cool attack. He gets bombed. Another minion strike. Thinking ahead is good. Cosmic Indifference, not as good. Maybe. And then play Orbit, even though I don't think it's actually getting too much use right now. Yeah. Vigor. We Forge. Do that. Do that. That's probably alright. A lot of burns. Can we close it? I wonder if reflex burns. Right? I have no idea. I have no idea, but I mean, we're doing this anyways, right? And then the Meteor will get him close. The Sovereign will finish it, right? Burn, burn, burn. Nope, didn't reflect anything. Bombard puts him more or less where we want to be. I hope that we are close. I should have done the blade. I had pen nib up. Oops. Play 3 random cards. That's fun. Sovereign Blade still does it. It doesn't matter. Let's do this for fun. What? Oh, it killed him. Upgrade 2. He fled! The little guy fled. That's so funny. That is so funny. Let's do Photon Cut. Seems okay. That's really unfortunate. I really didn't want that upgraded. Okay, so it didn't go awful. It didn't go great, but it didn't go awful. Can I get my Irradiate right away, please? Right away, 88. So these guys, you didn't get to see it last time because they got absolutely mulched. These guys have paper cuts. Whenever they deal unblocked attack damage, you lose 2 max HP. So guess what? We're going to lose 2 max HP. Probably. If I don't do something about it. This encounter feels rough. Could glitter stream for 22. That might actually be alright. So I'm taking what? 24? So the glitter stream. The problem is. Oh, wait, hold on. This almost domes everybody. But it doesn't defend me, right? Which means I take a max HP hit. So I actually think... Yeah, I think I have to do it, right? If I don't want to lose max HP, I have to glitter stream first, so that my throwing axe will get it first. This almost kills all of them. But I don't have follow-up damage. If I had drawn any other follow-up damage, the other crush. So do I have another draw? No. Yeah. So let's play the safe bet here. And then just deal 15 to everything. And that puts us in an okay spot. I don't know what the back books are doing with that buff. No idea. It's just strength. Very scary. Astral Pulse is a fantastic pickup here. Let's think ahead here. Double I am invincible is really not what you want to see. They're not bad though, right? It's 12 block. It's just not what I want to see right now. Glow might be ideal here. Just to see what else I get. Secret weapon. I want to have another AoE. Somewhere. Yeah. Radiate. How could I forget? And Radiate actually finishes the encounter alongside Astral Pulse, right? Well. Yeah. Colorless Potion. I think I'd rather the power. Another Radiate is very tempting. Very, very tempting. Let's do it, but I don't think it's the correct call, but let's do it just for fun. Alright, here's the big decision. We don't know what this elite is. This could end everything. End us entirely. We're very close to the end here. We will get to rest. I haven't seen this boss. Do I just avoid the elite? And do I avoid the elite and just try and do my best, you know, on the boss? As lame as it is, I'm thinking yes. I think we have a shot on the boss as long as we have enough HP. And so resting. Oh, we do have a fairy though, so that is technically 130% of my HP, right? So, what is that? So what do I have right now? Technically, I have 90 HP, more or less. That's not really, but the problem with Fairy in a Bottle, of course, being sometimes you just die. You die once and then you immediately die again. If I knew the elites, I would be more tempted to come in here. This could be a Reptomancer or whatever that mob that spawns the blades could be, which would be just awful, right? But if we draw like crazy, let's take the event. We're going to take the safe bet here. Single grave rolling, apply for war, died. Soul is restless, wants to keep fighting. You feel it begging to journey with you. Perhaps it's better for it to face the truth. Whenever you exhaust a card, you won't damage to random enemy. Enchant cost a card that exhausts with Soul's power. So removing exhaust on bombardment would be a mistake because they would just keep coming back, right? Can I skip this? Can I just like not do it? I have to have something that... Yeah, not really. Not really. Actually, not really. And I don't want the decay. Right? I just don't. Yeah. Yeah, just Forgotten Soul. Place your hand in a grave and whisper, ascend with me. In response, flames draw out from the grave and coalesce into a burning soul. Hover around you loyally. It knows what you are and wishes to escort you to your final destination. Okay. Alright, so this encounter is terrifying. So there's going to be a total of 6 of these because of stock. When killed, a new axe bot is summoned in this place. Which is pretty nuts, if you think about it. Double secret weapon. That's awful. I think I, unfortunately... man, it's so inefficient. I could almost one-shot one of these guys. Not quite, but like very close. With double photon. I think Crush Under is the real answer here. Because it plays twice and severely mitigates the damage to where 1 defend is good. Put 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Do I play that? I've already played... sorry, there's no point in playing Secret Weapon. Actually, yeah. So I won't be able to... Yeah, I won't be able to play it. So, let's Photon Cut here. And put my Secret Weapon back. And then we'll see what we draw. And then there's no reason to not play Gather Light here. Alright. They're both attacking. That was just kind of a bummer. So yeah, kind of a huge bummer actually. Because I didn't want to. I wanted 1 to not attack so I could potentially deal with it with Meteor. But it was not to be. So this gives us some options here. We're gonna throw the strike back because we're almost assuredly defending once, right? Unless I do want to just draw my Meteor and just take out the bad guy and take 10 to the face. Doesn't sound appealing. Is there any way we can just bop them both if I just draw a regular attack? So Crescent Spear maybe the back guy, which puts him 4 away, and then just Strike will do him in, and then Falling Star into what from Secret Weapon? What 1 cost would be ideal here? Have I generated any? If I had generated, I would say Radiate, but I don't think that's the call here. Wouldn't have enough mana for Bombard. Yeah. I think we just take a little bit of damage here. I think if we Falling Star the front guy, yeah, that might actually be alright. Okay, so do this, which he's gonna then just do a little bit of damage. Our plating takes care of a fair amount of it, and we get our Bombard out. And we slam jam this guy. We hope the guy coming in. So here comes the stock, right? Yeah. We hope he's not attacking. He's not. He's just buffing. And because of our intimidating helmet, we got some block, which deals with that. And then, hopefully, the Meteor lands properly here. Okay, it did. So, and we just got Radiate. And we don't have... We do have a means, so we could actually axe them both. So that's very fortuitous for us. So we play Genesis because it goes well with Radiate and gives us more... whoops. No, this is exactly what I wanted. Yeah. Oh, it hit him after the fact. Cool. Was not expecting that. This looks scary, but not as much. I don't know. Does this always exhaust? Like it plays itself in exhaust? That's interesting. 3 mana, plenty of stuff to do, only 1 attacker. I love how these guys are, like, boxing. Sort of like a boxing stance, but they have an axe, you know? An axe and a hammer. Which is very funny. To me, at least. I got a defend that I can transform. I wish I could just transform one thing, right? It's still probably better to do it. Orbit could be a thing here. Do I play Cloak of Stars? Probably not. I probably just play Astral Pulse. It's unfortunate that I don't think I can kill them here. No, I don't believe so. I could make it so that I can transform here. But I actually think probably Radiate is correct here because it'll allow me to kill both next turn. I think. Probably, right? I don't have to defend here. And then charge. And then just do the 1. Just do the 1, please. Just do the 1. No? No? Alright. What do I want to... Terraforming is probably okay to transform here. Alright. We defend. We get a Freya, which is unfortunate. Not a terrible hit on the meteor there. There really wasn't, like, terribly wrong answers. And then we actually just do that. Get the new guy out. Could actually just reflect the new fella. So I don't have to worry about it. Right? I actually don't know how that works with Frail. Let's find out. Let's see if... So I'm frail right now. Or excuse me, weak, not frail. Well, I am frail, but what I'm referring to is weak. Let's see if he will reflect his full amount of damage, and then... Oh, wait, he's not going to be around for it. I just realized. Oops. Sorry, friend. Oops. Raining stars. And raining a big star. Yeah. Alright. Glitter Stream, 13, Collision Course, 12 damage, added debris into your hand. I don't really... I mean, this has exhaust synergy with the Forgotten Soul, but... Sword Sage might be okay if I can get Void form alongside it. I'm going to pick it. I think it's wrong here, but... you know, just fun. Just doing it for fun. Alright, we rest to give ourselves the maximum amount of health that we can get here. And it's boss time. Never seen this guy. Kind of looks like, kind of reminds me of Umbra a little bit from Monster Train. Not Umbra, the first champion for Umbra. I can't remember his name. The big guy with the 4 arms. Excuse me, drink of water. Alright, let's see what happens. That's a bunch of rocks. Is this placeholder? This looks placeholdery. That looks very placeholdery. That's very funny. Well, we're going to take a huge amount of damage here. We need to consider, if we play this first, Sword Sage will be played twice. It's unfortunate that we did not. So I think we actually drink here. That would be... Can you imagine playing Seeking Edge here? Forge, 14. But no, I think it's Genesis. I think it's Genesis here. I'm uncertain about Blessing of the Forge here. It would upgrade the Genesis, which would mean 6 stars at all times. But I think 4 is probably fine. I wish I had gotten Void form. But I did not, and I am unable to fish it out in any way, shape, or form. So I think we take the Genesis. We take the 4 star at all times. Let's do Invincible. And so now we only need 9 block, which Gather Light covers us. So, probably not doing Photon Cut then. Right? We are going to play the Sword Sage. maybe we just play the Venerate to get as many stars as possible. And then I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's the Pendib. Yeah. Not Pendib, excuse me, the Vigor. From Akabeko. Draw one card, pull one card. You know, I could actually just... I could just do it for damage, right? Because I will draw my Invincible here and then put it right back. And then, yeah. Get it right out. Enough shield. This is very funny. That's placeholdery. I don't know. It's just very amusing to me. What can I say? I have a feeling this is going to get really intense here soon. So, 30 damage off of this fella here. We want a Quasar, for sure. 5 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. It's 2 mana, right? And we're taking 30 damage. Secret weapon here. Let's, I really want to draw Meteor. Or Bombardment. But I don't think I can play it here. I think I actually need to not take a huge amount of damage here. So I think I need to Glitter Stream. And so that limits my options. Let's do Restlessness and see if we can make it pan out. Right? Obviously not right now, but... so let's Glitter Stream. We definitely Pulse. And... Oh, man. This is very tempting. We're going to gain... Yeah, we're going to gain some... oh, right. That's bad. Oh, well. We'll deal with it. Alright, so he's buffing. We got 4 mana to play with. Which unfortunately leaves us 1 short here. You probably Falling Star. Just to deal a ton of damage here, right? Maybe Crush under as well. I really, really want to play my Meteor, though. I don't have a lot of defenses here either. Is this the turn where you upgrade? Because what am I going to draw that would need upgrading? I don't think anything, really. I think this is a fine Blessing of the Forge here, particularly because it hits Sovereign Blade. And because Secret Weapon becomes unexhaust, although loses synergy with Forgotten Soul, but it's probably fine. So this gets me close to not having to worry about it, right? Where's Pen-Nib at? We just Pen-Nibbed. We probably used it incorrectly as well. Ooh! That allows me... So that lowered the cost. That allows me to... Yeah. That does allow me to go crazy, doesn't it? Do we... Oh, no. Do we draw Meteor here? If that's the case. Okay, so let's start playing cards. Let's stop waffling and start playing some cards. We know we're doing that because we know we want him to be vulnerable. Do we Crush here? I think so. And so our defenses are taken care of. We Secret Weapon the Bombarda. And so now that's in the rotation. I know we could have stopped him here, whatever it is, but I feel like this might be better because hopefully he will do something else here, right? Reflect is good. Radiate is okay. 24. Nothing to sneeze at. Genesis is also very strong here. Can't do everything. Do we know that attack is not coming if we do him in here? I do not. I do not know that. And if I do it, this is actually more damage. This is 40 versus 24 here from Radiate. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Who's there? Hey, Big Nose. Oh, he's the door maker. This is a door. I was knocking on his door. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. The music got intense. Unfortunately, it's going to be Genesis here. And there's no reason to play anything else. Yeah, he's got a lot of health, dude. Yeah. What are you still doing here? Oh, right in the eyeball. What, is he gonna reach through the door? That would be very funny. I think we play Void Form here. Honestly, I think we play Void Form here. It's gonna hurt, but I mean, it is what it is, right? I really think we play Void Form here if we want to finish this. I think we're just trading health. We play Radiate because it deals a lot of damage. Right in the eyeball, right in the nose, dude. And then end our turn, and then, you know, just take the hit. Oh, right in the eyeball again. What is this? He intends to escape? That's interesting. He is unfortunately slaying me right now. Orbit might not have as much value right now. So, but the problem is I have to play it anyways if I want to use everything. So, let's do glow. Those are actually not terrible right now, if I think about it. Sovereign Blade is expensive. We want to play it up front. Crescent Spear. And then now we're into our mana. Yeah. I just do not want to take a bunch of damage here. Which we are going to either way. Bye. Oh, this boss is tough. I don't think we win here. Honestly. I don't. So, because we're gonna have to keep dealing with that fella, right? Is there anything I want to draw here? Any attack I want to draw here? That we could probably just radiates, right? More than likely. Is Secret Weapon free? I think it is. Or do I want to put weak on him? I have Glitter Stream. I have okay defenses. Yeah, let's do that because I feel like it's more ideal. From your hand on top of your draw pile. You don't say. Yeah. That might be good. Uh-oh. No, uh-oh. Do I have my strikes that I want to get rid of? I do. But I would be taking even more damage. So Restlessness has not panned out, which is tough, but it is what it is. I really want to do this. What are we trading for it? 9 damage? We're low health, dude. I think we gotta risk it for the biscuit. Let's do a strike and a defend. The 8 defend, I think, might still be okay. Ouch. Meteor. Nice. Alright, so we get 3 cards to play here. This is tough, dude. This is very tough. There's Minion Strike. Let's get this. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm doing anything with it. Probably Refine, and then do a ton of sword damage. right? Quasar? Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. That actually seems fine. Wait, am I just dead? I just realized that. Am I just dead? Right, I just got rid of that. I should not have done that. I think I actually might have just killed myself. Which is very unfortunate. Haha, oops. Oh well. It is what it is. We can definitely get him back out here, but I don't think we win, right? This whole, like, having to deal 200 damage to to get to the other guy, that's crazy. That's really crazy. So we do this, we do that, and we do that, and so that takes care of our... No, it doesn't, because if we draw here, yeah, that's silly. That figures. The one time we could draw the Restlessness. Or use the Restlessness. We actually bungle it. Just a little bit. That figures. I should have thought about that. But that's okay. That is okay. Do I do this? Like... I'm already... If I don't need the... It might be good. The problem is, it'll probably bring him out, and he'll be stunned. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Hello. Hello, Teeth. Hello, Teeth. How are you today? Good. Ooh, right in the mouth, dude. That hurts. Reflect is good here, thankfully. Let's draw. Radiate is pretty nuts here. Let's draw some more. Sovereign Blade is nuts here. So I need to play the Reflect, though. Right? Need to. So as to not die. Which limits my options greatly. I think I need the Cloak of Stars here as well. And then my Intimidating Helmet will cover the rest. If I play the Blade. That actually sets us up pretty good then. Any chance I can pen nib it? No. But that's fine because this Radiate is gonna illuminate those teeth. Hell yeah. Starfall right in the teeth, dude. Oof. Alright, we are very close to a finish here. Unfortunately, I think we also get finished here. Yeah, well, it is what it is. We can pen nib for 40. Oh no, the pen nib actually... Does the pen nib do it? No, it doesn't. Because I can't read. But we're very close. We don't die. But then he flees. Yeah. So, unfortunately, now we die. Actually, okay, Reflect. Reflect at a good time. Got 3 free cards. So I have 74 stars. Can you imagine if I had Stardust? This would be over. I should have grabbed Stardust. But I didn't, so let's not dwell on it. I'm pretty sure I need to Reflect here. And then, so this right here, we just die, but thankfully, now we do not. Maybe Orbit. I'm not 100% sure on it. But I don't really want to draw my greed again. Let's actually do Secret Weapon on the next turn, so we can play something for free with it. Yeah. Cool. And then we reflect the 31 back at him. Nice. Boom. We're exceedingly close here. We are so close. What could we possibly do here with Secret Weapon? I mean, we play it. It is what it is. Probably the Radiate. Can we nib it? No. Quasar might allow us to pen nib it. If you have no attacks in your hand, draw 3 cards. That is not going to happen. Seeker Strike, maybe? Is the Gambit the right call here? Because we're taking 42, right? Taking 42 damage. And I don't think I can close him out. It does not pen nib. But hold on. Can we pen nib? So every 10th attack, right? So this is attack 7, attack 8, attack 9. So getting Seeker Strike would make it attack 10, right? And so then that would double this. So 12 damage times 7 does phase him along with our other rest of the damage, right? And it might so the gamble here is we either use Gambit to guarantee that we live, or Seeker Strike to hope that we can clench it. And I am a hopeful person. Let us. Ooh. Thinking ahead might be the call here. I am banking on. If I don't pen nib here, I think I die. Right? Is this every 10 card? No, every 10 attack. Thank God. Okay. All right, and let's actually put this back, so that way it auto plays unless I draw. If I'm an idiot. And unfortunately for everybody in here, Mama did raise an idiot. Oh, I could have played it and done Cosmic Indifference had I noticed. I think it's still probably okay, because we do this, right? And then we could actually... No, I think we do Astral Pulse for sure. And then here comes the pen nibbing, right? And it spawns the guy, and it fucking takes him out. Let's go! Yeah! The Starf, or the Radiate carried over into the guy, spawning out of the portal. That's exactly what I was hoping for. 10 health and a dream. No Gambit needed. Our strategy was successful. We don't gamble on this channel. We just win. We all know that's not true. All right. I've arrived. You there? Should I give him a... I've arrived. You there, commoner. Is this the top? I need quiet. I'll teach you some manners by telling my servants to teach you some manners. Yeah, take that. Ooh, get wrecked there, Regent. 1240 the Architect, but it wasn't enough. Dealt a total of 2,500, so not a lot. I think this might have doubled since last I saw it, and it's not been that long since my last victorious run with the Necro. So that's crazy. People are playing this game like crazy, and it shows why, because it's good. Hey, we won our very first recorded run of this game. That's fantastic. Super cool. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go through the epochs real quick. So epochs are sort of this game's unlocks, right? So I did a bunch of stuff, and so now these are all things that I've unlocked. You can see some placeholder art, by the way, which I think is hilarious. The placeholder art in this game, in the previous game, had like beta art for cards, which I thought was hilarious. But yeah, so you can see a little bit of that. So yeah, but these are essentially unlocks. So this one I got by accumulating score. It gives you a little bit of lore, gives you some placeholder art. Too many beasts of imagination began to populate Prion, and things aren't simple and fun anymore. The creatures didn't make sense. The monsters don't follow logic. Maybe there needs to be one which can create, destroy, and control this mess? An entity with its own imagination and will? Let's imagine Such a being. And so it gives you some card unlocks. So these are neutrals. That's cool. Eternal Armor. Gain 7 plating. Cool. Jackpot. Deal 25 damage. Add 3 random 0-cost cards in your hand. Cool. And then Prep Time. At the start of your turn, gain 4 vigor. Neat. And so as you can see, these are just unlocks, right? So I wanna I beat Act 2 with Regent. So I get this unlock, which is something Regent related. You can tell because of the freaking, also it's titled up here, I guess. Deadly monsters have begun to trickle out of the Spire at increasing pace ever since the doors have reopened. Brave warriors, explorers, and mercenaries have been sent in, but few make progress. Even fewer make it back alive. The Regent learns of this dismay and takes it upon himself to become the hero that Prion needs. I enter! And he also exited. Fencing Man, at the start of each combat, forge 10. Cool. For every 10... Wow. That would have been great. I needed more expense of stars in my last run, but it went okay. At the end of your turn, gain... Oh, cool. Very cool relics there. Sort of energy build and one for sword forge build. And here we go for beating the Act 3. I was going to say the last act, but I don't know if it's the last act. I love how jacked he looks in these. These are almost certainly going to look like... I don't know what the word is, like Baroque paintings, like very regal, like they made, kings look way more regal than they actually look type of thing. And he looks jacked as fuck, and but he's a wimp, Defeat me! The Regent of Stars does not know defeat. The strange man at the top of this tower must be defeated by me and only me. The Regent devises a royally brilliant plan to become stronger. To immortalize this, it is etched into a nearby stone. Try harder. Alright, potions. Star Potion, cool. 3 upgraded colorless cards, which is kind of a shtick. And then King's Courage. That looks a little weird with the Sovereign Blade at the bottom. Forge 15, though. That's pretty neat. Regent must keep going. His Majesty. Cool, so we unlocked Ascension for Mr. Regent. And then the final epoch here. A being of immense power exercises his mastery form in space once a day, shifting the very nature of the Spire. You can now play a randomized challenge once a day. Oh, the daily run is now unlocked. So that's cool. I don't tend to do too many daily runs. But maybe I will, right? What is that right here? Yeah. Cool. Anyways, so that was our first recorded run of this game with the Regent. Made it all the way to the end. Gave the architects some business. Not enough business, but we'll give them more business soon enough. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I don't know how much Monster Train is going to be going out for a while, because this game is going to be taking a lot of my extra time, which was for Monster Train. I'll also probably do a little Void War if you're into those series. And also WoW starting up. So it's going to get a little busy in terms of gameplaying and recording for me. We'll see what I end up churning out. But whatever you're watching, if you're watching anything, I greatly appreciate it. And I will continue providing content when I can. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.